What is up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. And on today's video I want to talk about Battle Challenge and give you my opinions. Yes, this is the first event for real on Disney Pixel RPG and I enjoy it a lot. You can see that I grinded it so much that I almost gathered everything from the shop besides just some truth orbs and upgrade pixels. And I was afraid the game would be bad once they released events. They kind of surprised me in a good way. The ticket for Cinderella was really that good. Well, you can max Cinderella even, and a max Cinderella is as good as any Limit Break 1 version of Mulan or maybe Maleficent. That was a very great experience. I know that some people even re-roll it because of Cinderella being free and she working very similar to Mulan and Maleficent, and started rolling for buffers instead, especially Genie, Pooh, and Belle. And I have these characters in one of my accounts and they are awesome indeed. And it seems like support will still be a premium. I don't know if they will do something similar with the next event and give us another maxed freestyle, but it is amazing that they gave us Cinderella. Anyway, there are some stuff that I didn't really enjoy about this event though, we need to discuss, and it is the UI of the exchange shop. My goodness, this is really bare bones. Sometimes it feels like it's a prototype. Yeah, when you click the button to purchase something, you have to click exactly on this blue area, and I don't have BC right now, but if I had, then it would open a window where I can click to select one by one something that I can purchase 500 times. I have to click 500 times to get an item. It really makes me feel like they didn't test this out enough. And maybe some stuff were decided on the last moments, I don't know. But then again, it is really bad. Okay, and the good thing about this event is that it does not use stamina. So everyone could play this event as much as they wanted, but with a caveat. Should you farm a lower stage like stage 10 that gives you 30 exchange points, or stage number 20 that gives you 50, well, you could run faster stage 10 and get more. Or if you just wanted to click the retry button here and there when you are doing something with your life, it would be better to just run a bigger stage to get extra drops. But based on not costing stamina, they probably also made some items way too costly. I know that it was designed so that the first version of the item would be super cheap. That is kind of like an entry level for people that are casuals. I would say that the second price was more in line with those that are a little more hardcore. And the third one was for a few people that would be extremely hardcore. Okay, so based on that, you had to rerun the same stage way too much. It is something that people just would not do, or do it with the help of external tools that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I also like it that the ranking system was not based on use of stamina, because in many games ladder events requires you to purchase stamina, usually with premium currency, in order to keep doing the same stage over and over again to reach either higher score or number of runs. Here it's about reaching the highest floor, and I like the difficulty level of the fights. It was extremely fast to run. When even climbing 30 fights, it could be done in less than 1 hour. The boss was weak to the red strike, something that we are still lacking on premium units. And the boss fight was about giving you poison most of the time. And we don't have a really premium character that can cleanse poison. Mini can, but would you grind and level up your Mini just for this? Not needed, because you can beat the fight without having to cure poison as long as you keep healing more and more. Well, the fight itself was pretty fun. I made a video showcasing how I defeated. I can even go here while we are discussing this again. especially with this squad because this one is critic based. Okay, we can fight this boss again and it will be very interesting. Well, I will be using buffers, and buffers are really great right now. I'm using Pooh and Belle, but also talking about the two new characters that they released, Belle being very different than Beast, and she is a critical buffer, pretty interesting. And Beast was more of a neutral damage type, that I didn't like that much. I thought it was way too generic. I prefer characters that have defined strengths than just being something that works for most of the time. Because in such games, you actually prefer to go for specialists than for go on generalists. Generalists usually don't do the job that well as specialists. So in this squad here, you then have Peter Pan. He works pretty well. I'm enjoying him. And in this game, when you... Let's remove Pooh from the... Yeah. No, actually, I prefer to use Pooh and use Belle skill. You will actually start building squads based on squad synergy. And the buffers not clashing is actually a good starting point. Anyway, the difficulty of this fight was amazing because you could clear it with level 75 and we have enough time to reach the end of this event and beat with our best setup. So, in the end of the day, it was a nice event. Needs changing, especially for the action shop, pricing, and the UI. If the UI is changed, then it's a good start. And I hope the game keeps getting this type of events, and we can even have 2 events at once sometimes. Maybe one for heavy grind, another one that is kind of based on a one and done situation, because people like hard challenges in gacha, and although this one is a really hard challenge, some people like even harder challenges. And we still have bonus fights to fight, and they are still pretty hard for most people if they don't have the required units. Anyway, this fight just clashed my emulator. It happened too many times during my live streams. I also hope this game runs better on mobile and on emulators soon enough, because I just don't like wasting my time. I am enjoying the game more than I initially thought. What about you? Did you like this event? Say here on the comment section. Did you also re-roll it after seeing Cinderella? I want to know. Click the like button if you can, and I see you soon in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.